What's going on, everyone? Jeremy here from the Quartering, and these videos are always a little weird to make. I've made several videos in the past defending Tim Pool, and I would continue to do so in the future should I find a reason to. There's absolutely nothing that supersedes our stupid little, the whole scheduling conflict issue between him and I. That's stupid, petty stuff. I would defend him as I have in the past. But if you don't also point out times in which you disagree, then you just kind of look like a fanboy, right? And if we don't look at people that we consider on our own side with the same critical eye, we look at people on the, quote, other side of things, then I think, well, you're living in an echo chamber. To be clear, this isn't me telling people, oh, unsubscribe from Tim. Tim is canceled. But it's easily the #1 most requested topic you guys asked me to cover on Twitter. So I'm going to go over it. No disrespect. I have immense respect for the empire that Tim has built. He's turned reading news articles into a multi-million-dollar business. He was and is an incredibly hard worker. And he probably just needs a vacation. And I hope he takes one. I find myself tuning in less and less to Timcast IRL, of which I used to watch nearly nightly. And I think it's because maybe Tim is just burnt out a little bit. Sometimes when you surround yourself with so much negativity all the time, it takes you over. I don't know. The takes have gotten more kind of bitey, and the ego seems to be, maybe it was always there, but it just seems like a really, really pronounced now. I think it's important that we define, look, I am a budget Tim Pool channel. I don't cover the hard politics on this channel. I cover it on Midwestly. It's a separate channel I have. I do 2 to 3 videos a day there, but that channel will never be like what Tim has built. But at the end of the day, both of us do pretty much the same thing. Read other people's work and commentate on it. It's not groundbreaking. We're not changing the world. We are doing a good thing, I think. We are providing a valuable service, I believe. But it's important to always keep that in mind. Keep yourself humbled a little bit. And I just think that there's something weird going on with these tweets today. It seems like they're like anti-anonymity. That tweet, it's like he had a really bad take to start the day, and then he's been spiraling all day with these other takes. And now I know a lot of people will say, well, Tim doesn't really care about Twitter. He's just anti-posting or whatever. I don't believe that. I believe that he does do that sometimes. But I do know, I believe strongly that this is not that case. Maybe it was a subtweet. Maybe some people he really respected, kind of went after him or something like that. And this is some weird subtweet, but that's not how it's reading. Started the day with, stop responding to people who don't use their name or actual avatar and watch discourse drastically improve. This is a really rough take. This is a certified blue checkmark take. This is a selfie name blue checkmark take. This is not correct either. Anonymity is not only an important thing, it is not defended enough. Online anonymity is extraordinarily important for good discourse. Now, maybe his opinion is that, well, when anonymous anime avatars are calling me Dim Pool or whatever they call them, and it's not worth engaging with. I'd agree with that 100%. You can't just interact with every individual person. But that's not exactly what this is saying. This is saying like, hey, you got to have your name and your picture in there, to have a good conversation, which just isn't true. I think anonymity actually provides people a lot of opportunity to speak real truth to power. Yes, people do use it to junk post or whatever, but that's easy to say. I mean, quite frankly, Tim, that's easy to say when you have millions of dollars in the bank and you have your own company. Okay. A lot of people, most people don't have that power. You know, imagine you were a union worker and you've been at the same company for 18 years and you've got a 401k there and you've got 2 kids and you want to say some spicy stuff online, somebody gets you fired. You know, you need anonymity. And anonymity does not automatically mean a lack of quality. Then after receiving a significant amount of pushback, he added to it saying, I never said people aren't allowed to talk. I said I have better conversations when people show themselves. That's actually not what he said. He said, stop responding to people who don't use their name or actual avatar. Why should I be the only one to put my face on the front line for what I believe? Again, you read articles on the internet, Tim. I'm not, I do too. And I do it worse than you. All right. I'm worse. So I'm not like trying to tear you down. I'm just saying like, bro, go outside and touch the grass. Like look around and realize that, wow, I'm very lucky to have this. Then goes on to say, I quit and sued 2 companies before I had a Twitter account. I quit 2 massive media companies offering me the world. You can't even stand by your own names. Now, this part does seem, you could make the argument this is some sort of subtweet to somebody. I don't know. But yes, Tim, most people are afraid of real world consequences due to cancel culture and things like that. Oh, and then he ends up with, and that's why you'll never have one. Like, yikes, bro. Like, and the responses obviously are exactly what you'd expect. I mean, Tim, I'm a graduate student on multiple scholarships. If a single tweet from me is leaked, I risk expulsion and inability to have a career in my field due to the director of my school pushing anti-racism on the students. Not to mention that would end my friend group. Tim says, my entire pitch has been that people need to stand up and speak out and push back. Are you surprised by me not agreeing with you? And of course, gets ratio there too. Tim, you don't tell people that they need to stand up. Remember when you stand up? No. There's that meme where it's like, stand up and fight back. Regular everyday people need to fight back. Whoa, not like that. I meant by subscribing to my website for $10 a month. And you see Styx Hexenhammer in here saying, I don't think so, Tim. Superman, if he wasn't scared of green rocks, coming in here saying, I have a check mark. Listen to me, mockingly. Oh, what I hope Tim was doing when he sent this. I have a blue check mark. Listen to me, mockingly. And then he sent that. I was wrong. I mean, I don't know. I get like, Tim, this hurts. I mean, he really, people are like, bro, I mean, look, a huge part of your revenue, bro, is collecting thousands of dollars every single night when you stream from anonymous people on the internet. So, Tim, you should probably just disable super chats by that logic, right? I mean, this, like, I said, Tim, what the heck? Are you literally trying to alienate your viewers and supporters? Are you seriously taking the anonymity bad position? Sticks in here, Tim, DM me. Like, I don't know if something's going on with him. I actually don't think so. It is my opinion that Tim has been heading to this, like, egotistical high point for a long time. I don't buy that. I don't buy that this was just a, you know, whatever, a meme. And then he goes on this, like, comparing himself to the founding fathers. Like, I don't know. He should just stop with the bad take. Tim risks nothing. He's shielded and has the ear of YouTube and Jack Dorsey. But we're the ones that's supposed to risk what little we have. Yeah. I mean, now I know he walked it back and apologized, but he originally made and doubled and tripled and quadrupled down on his take about Andy No taking unnecessary risks. Look, I appreciate, I think Tim does amazing work, but I do feel I do feel compelled to defend the audience that we both share, and anonymity and feeling disenfranchised. You know, you might not believe this, but several people emailed me and DM'd me after this Twitter thread who pay for your website, Tim, and said that, what's going on? This makes me feel like I'm wasting my money. In fact, you know what? I don't want to just say that. Hold on a second. I don't want to just say that because that's shitty. I'm actually going to show you. Let's see. Hold on. Well, I'll read it to you. You'll know I'm telling it. You know, you'll see. I'm hoping Tim was joking. I'm part of his member site and promote his show pretty regularly, but I'm considering not doing that anymore because why support somebody who can't empathize and sympathize with me? Which is why I reached out to you. I'm also a member of your Subscribestar. Thank you. You and your crew and the other people go on. It's appreciated immensely. So whatever. Like, I have multiple DMs like that from people that are like legitimately hurt. Like, bro. You know, and then like people are saying, are you getting at that you would give up your current lifestyle and become a military leader and take up arms to defend freedom? Well, no, of course not. Tim, I still think you could delete the past hour and get away with it. I honestly wouldn't leave these tweets up if I were you. Is this whole scred you're on an attempt to compare yourself to the founding fathers? Pretty sad if so. I believe he is comparing his being out of public view, the risks, so on and on, as the risks the founding fathers took by signing the Declaration of Independence. Most soldiers were anonymous. I don't know. Look, Tim, I hope that maybe you take a vacation. You think about, like, I think you're going to say that you 100% stand by everything you said here. I feel like I know Tim. I've been watching him for years. I've interacted with him personally. This ain't it. You know, I think it may be a reach saying, you know, that he's comparing himself to the founding fathers. Some people see it that way. I think I'll be more charitable. But a lot of these, like, I'm so great. Yeah, you see, like, oh, he's getting a lot of stuff from Sam Cedar. Here, if Sam Cedar publicly agreed to come in my studio, we would pay for it, then told me he wouldn't do it. Dude's a liar and a coward. Still bringing up Sam. I don't know, Tim. Get some rest. I still support you 100%. But this ain't it. Hope you enjoyed this video. We'll talk to you again real soon.